Hello guys, if you like video must like and subscribe the channel.
No. Well, that is a very good pot. Not easy.
6.
For a man who's 1-0 down, he's actually hitting the ball well, Zhang Anda.
21. 28. 29. 34. 35. 42.
I think he started that last frame really well, then he started looking at a lot of shots, ended up missing that red by a long way. When he plays a little quicker with more rhythm, he seems to be a better player. He starts looking at all the things that can go wrong. And invariably when you do that, they will.
49.
This has been a really good response.
50.
The initial red was certainly missable into the centre pocket.
Once again, he's not sure what to play, whether he goes into the reds or not. So, he didn't have any choice really, and he played a delightful shot, and there was not one person in the crowd clapped him. Nothing personal, it's just they're massive O'Sullivan fans. That was a lovely shot he'd played.
Well, that is a very good pot.
65. 66.
Yeah, a little smattering there. Been a lovely break, like I say, and he's won in the frame this time.
73. 80.
Well, that red will only go with a lot of side, I think. Even then, it may not be able to.
Zhang Anda 80 and the frame.
So, a nice break that, to win the frame comfortably.
Really good stuff from Zhang Anda, matching Roonie O Sullivan's break in the opening frame, and it's 1 frame apiece. Winner to play the Ali Carter or Zhou Yulong, who might be going onto the table pretty late this evening. They're on table 4. It was a good safety from O'Sullivan, and it's created the error. But he's found a way to continue the break. There was a bit of distance between those reds, so he had to hit it bang on, which he did. Zhang Anda may have thought that he got away with that one, but no dice.
Back. 6. 8. 9.
Well, it's always going to be a bit of a puzzle with the black completely
14.
locked out of the frame, as it appears to be. Well, it is. It doesn't appear to be.
15.
He could possibly develop it, but he's probably happy to just chip away at what's there. He'd be taking a risk trying to get high-value colours into play when you've got 3 or 4 more reds and high-value colours in the locker.
21.
No, that wasn't planned. Tried to screw back past that. Got some work on that.
26.
But it's increasingly difficult with your limitations. Sort of certain colours being out of the game. The pink's not really in play either, is it, as you can see? So he is hamstrung by all of that.
27.
Probably end of break. Therein lies the problem. The greatest break build of all time can't operate with certain balls out of play.
Roonie O Sullivan, 27.
Rather ugly looking table at the moment with both pink and black awkward.
That's an absolute screamer, isn't it? Of a long pot, terrific. When he first turned professional, age 16, his long game was incredible, actually. That was his asset then. The amount of times he would pop blues from the spot into the bolt pockets to recover a break.
6.
All the rest of it didn't come immediately, the cue ball control. Every time he knocks in one of those, it just takes me back to when he first
11.
appeared. 16-year-old beating almost everybody in qualifiers.
Roonie O Sullivan,
An awkward
11.
shot there, playing with the opposite hand.
Given that he's already 38 adrift and very difficult to launch an effective counter-attack, given the way things stand.
Seven. Roonie O Sullivan, 7.
Just caught that red too thick, which is why it stayed on the lip of the pocket.
Well, that could be a moment, couldn't it? Because now Zhang Anda, who is playing well, is in with something to go at. If this comeback is going to be complete and he's going to get the frame one, there's a lot of work to be done with the 2 reds to the right of the black, which seem not to be a plant to that pocket. You could move something here.
50.
There's no colour available. They're not dead in line for a plant. Seeing it from there, though, they might be makeable into a plant. First thing you look at is the gap between the reds, about a couple of 2 or 3 centimetres. Maybe you could just turn it into a set to that right corner.
$22. 28. Zhang Anda, 28.
Yeah, it was an interesting one, wasn't it? Because as you saw, they weren't set as a plant. But he felt that he could turn it into one, and he probably could have done with hitting a lot less of the first red on that right side from his angle. Then it could have been gettable.
Talked to Alan McManus earlier in the week about possibly replacing his tip in the very near future, O'Sullivan. Been working pretty well for him so far this week. He hasn't always played at his best, but he's looked sharp. He's certainly looked very focused.
1.
And that was another bit of sweet cueing as he edges his way towards the winning line. It's been a bit of a battle, this frame, given the position of the balls. Need the red and another colour to go 2-1 up.
8.
And the red will not be easy.
Roonie O Sullivan, 8.
Not to be.
You can never be sure you're not going to hit the red incorrectly and leave something on. It's a little bit in the balance, these shots. Well, I tell you what, he didn't want that one back. He hit it well. But I think what happened there was the middle pocket was in the way of the natural angle, so he screwed it to widen the angle. Now the blue's gone safe, so that's again in O'Sullivan's favour.
One.
He seems like he can't look. Doesn't want to see what's happening.
Looks as though O'Sullivan can get through to this green. It's felt as though he's been a very heavy favourite throughout this frame. He's been in front throughout. He's had to get the points on the board in dribs and drabs. 16 the difference, so as things stand, O'Sullivan needs...
Yeah, he's playing some really good shots, Zhang Anda, like that previous, which is certainly just making O'Sullivan a bit frustrated, I think. Doing nothing wrong, he's playing good match play.
3.
Oh, that's very well cued. He's got a good temperament. And that's another cracker.
7.
Well, it's 9 in it now, so O'Sullivan just wants one pot from here.
Zhang Anda, 7.
Zhang Anda needs them all, but he's played a pretty tough old frame.
9 the lead. Oh, it's beautifully struck. Another excellent long pot, which really has been the theme of the week from
Roonie O
him.
Sullivan, 5.
And why wouldn't he just go for that pink there? I mean, I just don't really understand it.
6 on the frame. Roonie O Sullivan.
No messing this time. Roonie O Sullivan pots the pink.